Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm gonna be King of the Pirates!
This is Monkey D. Luffy, and the line you just heard him say, well, that's his dream. Something he's believed in since he was a kid and held on to as an adult. You see, One Piece is more than just about adventure. It's about dreams. And Luffy, well, Luffy's a one-dimensional character with absolutely no development. Okay, I'm just messing around. The thing is, I think a lot of people on the outside misunderstand Luffy. They all know the show is about his dream, but they treat it like any other anime trope where he's the chosen one and everything's gonna work out no matter what. But as I'll discuss, it's actually quite a bit deeper than that. He's deeper than that. What fans actually love about Luffy, what truly inspires them, is that he has no shame believing in a dream that seems impossible to most people. And that's what this video is about. But first, to understand the weight of dreams, we have to take a look at the world of One Piece. In this world, you have a huge body of water, full of scattered islands, split in two by a massive continent called the Red Line. Running perpendicular to it is the Grand Line, a treacherous stretch of ocean where most of the world's strongest pirates and greatest mysteries are found. And the entire world is made up of island kingdoms which are controlled by the world government. Above them are the celestial dragons, and everything is run by the 5 elders. Or so it would seem, but in reality, they themselves answer to a mysterious figure sitting on an empty throne. And just like in any world run by a powerful few, some countries have absolute immunity and immense wealth. These countries are closely linked to the celestial dragons, while others deal with prejudice and struggle for basic rights like food and water. This is the bleak world our characters live in. The world in which Luffy's crew, the Straw Hats, set sail as pirates in search of the One Piece. But underneath all the smiles and warmth, the world is broken. And in this broken world, you have the perfect breeding ground for people to dream. Dreams become an escape from the harsh reality around them. That's why it makes so much sense that so many people decide to venture out into the open seas in search of a better life as a pirate. It feels like they have no other choice but to fight for their freedom, even if it means being outlawed. But here's the thing. For most of these characters, those dreams eventually do get buried. They, like a lot of us, push them deep down and start to feel silly for thinking they could ever achieve them. We see this in Luffy's crew as well. Each member has their own unique skills and their own dreams. But when Luffy first approaches each of them to join his crew, they brush it off.
I run a pirate crew and I'm looking for people to join up.
No way!
Clearly feeling dejected about their dreams and in acceptance that it's something out of their reach. Acceptance of failure without even trying. Only after hearing Luffy's dream and motivations did they finally start believing in their own dreams again. And honestly, we've all been there. Most of us have our own dreams, but the further away we get from them, the less willing we are to say them out loud. Luffy is the complete opposite of that. He has no shame in screaming his dream out loud. He has no shame in chasing it and fighting for it. He wears it on his chest for everyone to see. And you can see this contrast. His dream is arguably the biggest, most insane one you can have. Most people laugh it off, thinking it's a joke. How could this little skinny guy ever become king of the pirates? But his determination and his sheer belief in himself are contagious. It radiates to everyone around him. Just like the Straw Hats, others start to believe in their own dreams again too. Because Luffy doesn't just believe in his own dream, he believes in the dreams of everyone around him and wants those people to rise with him. He wants them to feel free in this broken world. You start to see other characters realize this, and quite frankly, they kind of make it obvious.
I see Straw Hat's true strength. It's nothing to do with physical strength. His power is to rally those around him.
That's the spirit, Straw Boy! Keep running!
At least you got past me, Hawk.
Luffy! Save your brother! You can do it!
They all see there's something different about Luffy, something powerful. They're in awe at his ability to win people over and bring them to fight by his side. And it's all because of his belief in his dream and the dreams of others. He's not embarrassed for believing in himself and doesn't want others to feel embarrassed either for giving it their all to achieve their dreams. And that's the biggest thing that inspires people, not just the characters in the anime, but every fan watching. Because the word dream implies something made up, a fantasy, something unattainable. And as you get older, people tell you those dreams are supposed to fade. Luffy doesn't believe in that. He believes that you should chase it, because no one ever forgets their dream. I bet you still remember yours. But here's the thing about Luffy. He gives himself permission to doubt. There are countless moments where he is close to death, doubting whether he'll succeed and fulfill his dreams, but he always greets his fate with a smile. There's meaning behind that smile. It represents freedom. Freedom in the form of undying devotion to pursue his dreams. That's because the show isn't trying to tell you that you'll always succeed. The lesson is to give it your all no matter what. And even when Luffy is losing, he rallies himself by pushing harder, because he knows he still has more to give, and if he's not giving it his all, he's not doing his dream justice. One Piece is trying to show you that you're not silly for trying, and as cliche as it sounds, the journey is actually the best part. The people you meet, the people who inspire you, the people you inspire, the stories, the friendships, the loves, and the growth along the way. That's what matters. And again, whenever Luffy's close to death, the only thing he thinks about are his promises, the things he said he would do. He wants to do everything in his power to deliver on them, because it's okay to fail. What's not okay is not trying your best. And here's something a lot of people miss about One Piece. Do you really think Luffy's the only one who wants to be king of the pirates? He's not even close. From the new generation to the emperors to the warlords, pretty much everyone who's crazy enough to climb those levels of power has the same dream. And that's the thing, he's not the chosen one, just like none of us are. And Luffy, well, he keeps throwing his straw hat into the mix, putting himself out there over and over and over again. He created his own path, he fought for it. No matter what Luffy goes through, all the times he's been broken physically and mentally, he still pushes forward. And sometimes he keeps going because of the people around him. He wants his crew to stay safe. He wants his friends and family to be okay. Which brings up something important. Just because you dream big doesn't mean your priorities can't shift. For Luffy, the biggest thing isn't the title of king. It's caring for the people on the journey with him. You can see this when he puts his dream on pause to go save his brother Ace in the Impel Down and Marineford arc. Speaking of priorities, we learn that Luffy's actual dream isn't even to be king of the pirates. Unfortunately, the true dream is said off screen, so all we can do is theorize about it.
Someday
Wait, what did you just say?
Huh?
Hey, Chopper, might want to examine his head.
To me, it sounds like he wants everyone to have a taste of freedom and have full bellies. But the point is, he prioritizes being king of the pirates because it's a stepping stone to his real dream. Luffy's not chasing the title, he's chasing the life around it. That's why we love him so much. He's doing what we wish we could do, chasing the impossible without sacrificing his character or the people he loves along the way.
We're all going back together!
And at the end of the day, you have to be a little bit deluded to chase a dream like that. And honestly, that's not a flaw, that's just what it takes. But that kind of delusion can be dangerous in the real world. We're not anime characters, we've got responsibilities, and we all want to feel the ground beneath our feet. Which is why I'm not telling you to be reckless. That's not what I'm saying. And that's not what One Piece is saying either. There's a fine line you have to walk where you can chase your dream and be responsible, all while staying compassionate to the people around you. Because believing in yourself doesn't have to come at the cost of believing in others. And this is coming from someone just starting up a YouTube channel. And my big dream isn't even content creation. It's just a way for me to get closer to what I really want, just like Luffy. But I'm here because I know what I want and I know what it takes to get there. And I'm putting in the work along with progressing everything else in my life. That's what it takes. Because anyone can have a crazy dream. Look at the whole Straw Hat crew. Sanji wants to find the All Blue. Nami wants to map the entire world. Zoro wants to be the greatest swordsman in the world. These are all hard dreams to fulfill. But the show shows you over and over again, none of them are sitting around waiting. They're getting up and fighting for it every single day. That's the whole point. You can say your dream out loud all you want, but if you don't get up and fight for it, your words mean nothing, which means your dream means nothing. So I'll pass the question off to you. Will your dream mean something? Or will you allow it to be meaningless? Thanks for watching. If this video gave you a new perspective on One Piece, leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment letting me know which show you want me to cover next.